Hey YouTube, what's up? It's JT Sasuke. I'm here to bring you my review for Bleach. So, jumping right into this. So this review, this chapter was actually very simple, so the review is going to be very simple. This is what happens. We have Juhabach who just killed the Soul King. We have the Buddhist who is saying, I'm sorry, mere humans, but you're not going to reach him in time. You're not going to be able to beat him. But that's okay, because, so that's what true peace is all about, isn't it, Juhabach? We have Drew Habach looking forward as he's kind of like sensing their presence as they're coming up the tower. Meanwhile, we have a picture focused mainly on Ichigo and his friends. Mainly on Ichigo, but Ichigo and his friends rushing up the tower. I think Ichigo faces in the picture, but you can see a couple other people's shoulders in the background or whatever. In the meantime, we go down. We have Shinji or Santi, whatever you want to call him. He is currently talking to Kisuke saying, hey, I think they're done, because a sign ends up changing up on a wall in front of a door. And basically, a bunch of them come out, and Ukitake is just like, so, yeah, uh, everyone is good except for Captain Zaraki. And that's when everyone started thinking, Captain Ukitake, he was like, oh, it's nothing. I've been sick from the beginning, so I know a lot about medicine. One of people in the squad was like, being sick isn't something to be proud of, but you're still awesome anyways. One of his other squad mates tried to beat him up or whatever. He was like, but anyways, the only person that can't move is Captain Zaraki. That's when Captain Zaraki came out of nowhere. I was like, who did you say can't move? And Ikaku was like, whoa, 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 what? In the meantime, what actually ended up happening was he was like, where's Yachidu? And it was like, oh, you're the Vision. He's who they're looking for right now. He was like, okay, I'm about to go look too. Kisuke was like, you can't, we need you here. He didn't listen. He opened the door, and that's when he used Kido as a barrier. Kenpachi turned around, grabbed the sword, and said, what are you playing at? And he was like, look, I'm sorry to be so rough, but you can't go out there. He was about to draw his sword, but that's when the first division's vice captain got in the way, and he was like, moving, and she was like, no, because you right now we need you here. All right, your division will be faster at finding her than you will be looking for her by yourself. And you're a captain, which means that you have duties that no other people in your division have. And right now, you have work to do. Isn't that right, Captain Zaraki? Captain Zaraki looked at her. She looked at him, and he was like, you know what? I guess my squad will be faster looking for her. A look of shock and relief went across her face. And Kike was like, alright, let's do this now before Captain Zaraki changes his mind again. So he was like, I'm going to be giving you all one of these. It was like a little ball thing. He said, I want you to feed your spiritual energy into this. So in order to do that, you need to stay inside the circle. We see a picture of Rukia and Renji getting one of those. And then we go back up to Juhabach. Juhabach is standing, once again, looking face forward, and that's when we see behind him Ichigo and his crew is there. So he turns around, and he looks at Ichigo, and it's like, Ichigo, you're such a little annoying bug that needs to be squashed. So at least allow me to kill you. And that's where the chapter ends. Now, like I said, this chapter was good. I like this chapter. And like I said, not a lot goes on in these Bleach chapters for some reason, little small things. But the developments are really cool. So it was a pretty good chapter. Compared to the last chapter, I want to say I like this chapter better. I don't know why, but I just do. But yeah. So yeah, it was a good chapter. I can't wait for more content. I wish that the Bleach chapters would have more going on in them, but it's fine for how they are for now. In the meantime, thank you guys for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.